Hey guys, this is Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I wanted to talk to you today about being prepared in the event you have a fire. Now, nobody wants to have a fire, obviously, but these things happen by accident and you may have a turn at some point. We wish you don't. Restoration companies come in and provide very much a service. Some of them have a turnkey approach where they can take you from the very beginning all the way to the end, that A to Z type of thing. Or they can come in and just help you for that immediate need when that situation occurred that evening or whenever the fire first happened. They are there for you. So first, I'm going to go over 5 steps of how they help you through the process when you've had a fire. And the first thing prior to this is be ready for this. So I ask you to do some research, something that's called your due diligence, and take a look and find out 2 companies that you would be comfortable with, have their phone numbers handy in the event something were to happen. And then you'll make your choice at that point. So the first step is they are known as emergency contact. You have your situation, these fire are there, and they're doing their thing. You call out for a restoration company. Any reputable company will have a 24-hour hotline that you'll be able to reach them, and they'll get over to the scene. Once the emergency services have completed the structure itself, what has been damaged, and to what extent. Anything that has been greatly damaged, that of course is going to need to be removed and disposed of. But while they do this, they are collecting information, and that will allow them then to put together a game plan of how they're going to start getting you back into a restorative state. And they will be able to work up a quote to the extent of what their charges would be to provide their service to you. So this is all very important to have take place. All right. Next stage is the tarping and sealing service stage. What happens there is during the course of the fire, you've had a hole, either the fire's burned through it, or the firemen perhaps had to gain an access point to be able to shoot water down in there to combat the fire. So now that you have a hole in the roof, and this is provided that you don't have a whole house total loss type situation. There it's not too difficult to do after that. But when you have still the major part of the dwelling, we need to do what's called mitigate any further damage. This is part of the duties of your policy. And if you do not do this, this very much can come back to haunt you, and the insurance company can use this because of the lack of mitigation and not following your duty. They can then either deny or restrict how much of the claim they would pay, because they would claim you have allowed more damage to occur after the original damage that took place. And how that simply happens is the next day there's a rainstorm, and now all this water can come in. So we need to tarp that hole. We need to tarp that opening. Also, if any windows have been broken, those windows need to be boarded up for any number of reasons. And if inside the property you've had a situation where a pipe perhaps has burst or was broken in the process of this fire and battling the fire, you need to have that minimally a temporary fix on it so that it is not allowing any further discharge of water to create more damage. Doesn't have to have a complete correction of this. We need to stop the damage initially. Stop the water from flowing. So if that's done by simply putting a big Band-Aid on it, or when I say Band-Aiding, obviously there are different plumbing techniques that you can go and wrap it, and that will stop it for a short period of time, that's fine, as long as you've taken some action to stop the water flow. All right, so that's that part. Then we go into the cleanup stage. Now there, we're looking to remove soot, smoke, dust, even odors that are now throughout the premises. And this will take place on any of the surfaces, any of the furniture that is still there, that has remained inside the house, that was not originally damaged to the human eye there. That needs to be taken care of. At that point, that is completed, and we need then to the final stage, which we part of the restoration renovating stage. The renovating stage now is the part where anything that has been somewhat damaged, that will be pulled out. New will be put in. If you had, say, a kitchen fire and cabinets have been damaged, we will then get things taken care of in the kitchen. New cabinets would be installed, and any other fixtures that have been damaged before, they will be replaced, and things will then be back to normal. Now, that stage may or may not be from the same company that did the original of reporting out there in the emergency scene and helping to just patch things up temporarily. You may employ them all the way through the process, or you may have them take it to a certain point and then have your own contractor come in to take care of the rest. That's up to you. You have that choice. You have that option. Don't let anybody tell you you don't. You do. But if you want them to take it all the way, they can certainly do that for you as well. So guys, I hope that gave you some food for thought. I hope that you will have these numbers handy in the event a horrific situation would happen. Guys, I'm Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to give you information. And if you have a problem, I can help you settle a claim. If you need somebody to step in to oversee, to make sure that these different steps are being done properly and in a timely fashion, give us a call. If the insurance company is not what we call negotiating in good faith, are not responding properly and fairly, then you need somebody to come in. I can come and do that. My contact information will be at the end of this. I would ask you, if you like this, would you please give me a thumbs up? Would you please share this video with others? And would you also subscribe to my channel? I really appreciate that. Guys, God bless you. Keep yourself safe. Take care.